deeply
Wow,
personal moments on Hilda. We've got to talk about little things because, whoa, talk about, wrapping our hearts around.
Yeah. I make big things out of little things, and I watch you keep missing mine. You don't get why it's kidding me every time you mess this up. Send myself on fire to keep us warm, so I lose my mind watching you ignore all the little things. The little things mean so much more. It's crazy that thank you.
Oh,
It's
oh my God, what a treat.
Thank you.
A treat in the caravan.
Little things kind of came to life. I don't know. I thought of my mom actually in this time, and it was purely a moment that I never forget. I was about 11 years old, and I was sitting on the top of the stairs. We lived in a two-story house, and in the stairwell you can look directly into our kitchen. So if you stand on the top, if you peep down, you can just see straight into the kitchen. And the kitchen, before the kitchen is the dining table. And I just remember sitting there one time, and why I would sit there all the time was because there was these beautiful acoustics. So Dad, one day decided that he'd tile half of the second floor of the stairwell, and basically tiled, because we used to have like these retro carpets, and he and it's just a wooden railway, like a rail, the rails, and he decided just one day, just to kind of rip out the carpet and tile it, and it just kind of made it very airy and very acoustic, and it's just like bouncy. And as you come up the stairs, there's before you turn the corner to the bedrooms, there's directly the bathroom and the toilet, and that also had beautiful acoustics. So
you must have loved that.
I loved that. I legit, the bathroom and the toilet had such wonderful rebound, which then flowed all the way down in the stairwell, and it just created this whoa, like just never-ending sound. And anyway, I would sit there and sing. I'd hum to myself, and I was about 11 when I witnessed, I could hear this kind of crying, like just kind of whimpering, and I peeped down. I was like sitting on the top stairs, and I peeped down, and like there's my mum, and she's kind of had her back to me, but I could see her physically just kind of just really upset, and it really struck me. I was like, oh wow, like I can feel that, like. And I don't want to disturb her because she's having a moment, but I wasn't quite. What I really wanted to know was, to go up and say, like, are you okay, Mum? But Mum was very she was a dominant one in the family, and she was very about, oh, I'm good, I'm okay, and I didn't want to do that. I knew that was her personal moment, and I don't think she knew that I was watching and that I was observing her, but she was just in deep kind of sadness, and I saw that, and all of a sudden it just automatically transforms, and she picks herself back up, and then it was almost like nothing ever happened. She gets the broom and she starts sweeping again, and she's sweeping, and at that point there was this kind of thing, like, I don't know, I think when you see anyone that you love kind of embrace or acknowledge themselves, I think it's important, and that to me shared how strong she was, and whatever she was going through, she was dealing with it, and I think after that, you just want to love, and that's what taught me love and power, and empowered kind of my mind and my heart, and she was just pretty much the rock, and that's where I you know, I really kind of, the song came to life because it's like the little things, the moments in between, or what happens, the spark, and then whoa, it's like you know, it's like a firework that's just getting ready, and it explodes, and then, you know, it's in the universe. And that's pretty much what she did. And that song kind of translates that, you know, I make big things out of little things, and I watch you keep missing them, and whatever was happening, that's what it was translating. But you kind of still remain strong. You just gather all those things, and you get up and you start moving again. And you know, set myself on fire to keep us warm. She was the fire that kept the house together and intact and living and moving. And that song is pretty much a dedication to her, and those moments of just like wanting to scream, but she does, but then she just gets back onto it.
All in.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that,
Thank
darling.
you.
That was really
Thank you. Yeah.
real.
Thank you.
How amazing.
Thank you.
Jane, are you going to ask any questions about more songs?